Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Mahalo Halo and then some. I'm your girl, Tony Rose, with my sister.
Hey, MC Lepalepsa, and me and Tony Rose are coming at you with big love from the 702. And always keeping it live and live right now in the 725.
Hey, everyone. Welcome and thank you for tuning in to another Mahalo Halo Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We are so excited to have you here in the Arts District, the heart of Las Vegas, and all of the creative, where all the creatives meet. We have here today our good friend of PHLV family, as well as the community, Mr. Walbert Castillo.
Hello. Can you grab me?
And if you guys haven't, followed ISTORYA, 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 Las Vegas. Today is another, staple in the community in the, efforts to really spread the Filipino story and our history of pre-colonial food and just where we came from and where we are now. So, Walbert, tell us a little bit about what today is.
So today we're having a pop-up dinner focused on celebrating cuisine from the south of the Philippines.
Okay.
Now, when you go to a Filipino restaurant, a lot of the dishes that you'd see on the regular are from the north.
Right.
So this is us kind of breaking barriers, letting people know that there are other dishes beyond lumpia, beyond adobo.
Come on, talk about it.
And pancit, right? Yeah.
So the south of the Philippines, it belongs to a region called Mindanao. Mindanao, majority-wise, Muslim Filipinos. And as far as the percentage of Muslim Filipinos across the Philippines, there's about 7%, with a majority Christian Catholic nation.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
So they are the biggest minority group in the Philippines. But that area, that region of the Philippines, has such a diverse sort of set of flavors, different dishes that we haven't really seen before if you're all the way in Manila.
Yeah, you're in the city, right? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So for us, this was an opportunity to really share our learnings from when we traveled to that area with the team, and then share that in the 12-dish tasting menu that has both food and film mixed together in one. So you'll have an opportunity to learn not only where the dish comes from, but also the cultural tapestry that is Muslim Philippines.
Right. And so tell us a little bit about ISTORYA. So you started this with, of course, the vision. What made you really dive into, telling that story? Because I know your background is in journalism. So tell us a little bit about your inspiration.
Yeah, of course. So that's right. I come from a journalism background. I don't come from a culinary one. There's a reason why I'm here.
They're back there. Yeah.
That's okay.
But I defer to them to do all the culinary work that, of course, they bring to the ISTORYA space.
Teamwork. It's teamwork.
Teamwork.
Collaboration.
Village.
Right.
And so as far as how it started, I've always felt disconnected as a Filipino American. I'm a second generation. I grew up in Chicago. Went to a private Catholic high school. My college was in the middle of nowhere in cornfields. We had barnyard
Not
dance
Philippines.
parties.
Cornfields.
Exactly.
The corn is there.
The corn is there. So 3 hours away from Chicago is where my university is located. But between that, flatlands, cornfields, you name it.
Just
so
Passover.
I didn't really think too much about being Filipino.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't really see a lot of people like myself, and so going to DC and just like graduating, I came to the realization that there's so much more to learn, but I've always felt disconnected. And so when my grandmother, late grandmother, had passed away, me and my cousins on my mom's side decided to travel to Mindanao, the south of the Philippines, where my family is from, and retrace her journey, celebrate her life.
Wow.
And so we rented 2 pickup trucks. We picked up all of our cousins, and then we took an entire year across the Philippines.
Yeah.
And so essentially that led to reconnecting with our roots and made me realize that this was what I wanted to do. And so we went to a cemetery to reconnect with our great-grandparents. We found our great-grandmother's grave, but we didn't find our great-grandfathers. So we were just trying to figure that out, and at one point we were going to leave, but something inside of me told me to dig.
To keep going.
So I found a bamboo stick,
Oh, wow.
and I started digging,
Like literally digging.
Like literally?
From
Wow.
the 1800s.
Wow, I thought like dig, like
Yeah, dig
discover.
deep, like internally.
Yeah.
But you physically went out there and
He
grabbed
went
he grabbed the bamboo.
the bamboo stick.
Yeah, not just a shovel, a bamboo.
Digging
Wow.
internally
Right.
and digging physically.
Wow.
Right.
Because I think, our heritage, our cultural identities are hidden,
Yeah.
but you kind of need that gentle nudge
Yeah.
to bring it back up.
To
No, you're
unpack it,
right.
yep.
You're right.
And
That's so
that-
symbolic.
That in itself made me realize how proud I am to be Filipino American.
That's
Come on,
awesome.
somebody.
Yeah.
After that experience, I came back to Vegas and I was like, wouldn't it be so cool to do that for everyone who feels disconnected?
Right.
And I realized I can't bring everyone to the Philippines.
Right.
But what I can do is unlock and give and empower the people here and beyond that bamboo stick to dig their heritage and their history.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So now we're doing that through Historia. And Historia is that vessel to reconnecting with our complex history and our roots.
And for those watching, Historia is, the history or the storytelling of, what it is, right? So it could be anything from food, it can be our cultural roots, it can be just the present time. I mean, Historia just covers it all. So as far as today goes, what do we expect here?
Yeah, actually, it would be really cool if Chef Kat could also be a part of it. So,
Yeah.
Chef Kat,
Oh, she's
So we
Artie,
have
did you
Chef
get that?
Kat,
Did you
and
get the chance?
she is pretty much
Did you get
what
Kat?
fuels
Did you get the chance? Yeah.
the kitchen, right?
Oh, Kat.
Empowered
if you want to as
woman
well.
running this kitchen, and
on.
it's just an amazing line of talented culinary experts, and a lot of them are Filipino. And
Yes.
so it brings just life to your vision and your goal to really relay the story through the dishes, through the hearts of everybody here joining. Especially today, you have a film that's going to be concurrent with what you're serving. So tell us how that kind of came about.
Yeah. Okay.
There she is. Hi,
Yes.
Chef Kat.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Straight from the kitchen, guys.
Yeah. Come on in.
Come on in, right
down. Thanks, Chef. Come on.
Sorry.
No. Thank you. Yay. All
So
right.
Chef Kat, welcome. I know you're busy back there. You guys are prepping. So thanks for your time. So
You're
what we
great,
were,
girl.
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, we're just excited for today because you guys are such a powerhouse team, and I mentioned you are, my girl in the back, just preparing and promoting us women,
My all-boy crew.
an all-boy
I love
crew.
that. I love that. She's
And
like,
I love it,
Yeah.
right? So, what do we expect today for the dishes that you're preparing for everybody?
So the dishes that we're serving today, they're the same as the last pop-up dinner that we had back in August, but we switched out we had shrimp, and we're bringing back the pianggang manok, which we had served during
Loved
our
it.
origin. Yeah, so we kind of wanted to bring that back because it is part of the same region.
Right.
And then we kind of
You attended Origins.
I
too, at Vegas Test
did. That was
Kitchen, so
at
you got the
Vegas
chance.
Test Kitchen,
Yeah, so
and it was
Pianggang.
incredible.
so a lot of people
Right.
love that dish.
We are live, and
That's okay.
In
That's what we do.
2025.
That's
Here
what
we
we
go.
do. That's what we do.
I was just waiting for the right moment to bring it back. So we're gonna do that, and I think, was there something else? I think we do have some special dishes for some allergies. So we're gonna have it's called rendang. So that's also another
Wow.
dish, Maranao dish from that region.
I feel like that's a southeast type thing where it's like Thai because you see Penang, Penang, like that kind, right?
Same with like the lamb kulma that we're serving.
Okay.
It's there's a lot of Southeast Asian influence and from like India and Malay. So that's what we're gonna
Wow.
see.
So with this story, how many have you guys had here in Vegas since creating this beautiful event? How many have you guys had?
More than 10, yeah.
14 actually, yeah. 14 dinners since starting.
Wow.
Since February of
Oh
2022.
my gosh. I
Yeah.
think it's so powerful because
23.
especially when you were saying like, I wasn't really thinking about my Filipino background, like growing up, especially in Chicago and cornfields. I mean, enough said, right?
Literally.
But like to be able to provide a place where other Filipino Americans can come and find their identity and find their roots. I mean, what you guys are doing here is powerful. It's
Yeah.
impacting, and it's building another generation to step up and say, okay, now I know where I'm from. I can take this further, and whatever
And
they're going
something
to
to
do.
be proud of
you
too,
know?
And Kat, so tell us how you started with Walbert. I know you probably have covered this, but I want to hear it firsthand.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
here in the
Well, I want to hear it too.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
new.
Yeah.
I'm brand new. We're here. So.
The long version or the short
Let's
version?
do the short
Yeah,
version. We can do the long
I know you got a
later.
clip girl from like
You gotta prep.
So, long story short, I was working at Momofuku right before I met Walbert. I actually quit to be a full-time mom. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. I think about a week later, after I quit, our mutual friend Josh reached out saying, he reached out saying that this guy, some random guy,
Some guy.
Walbert
was looking for a chef because he was looking to do like one event or something to do Filipino food. I was like, oh, one event? Sure. Give me his number. I'll give him a call. We'll talk.
Yes.
We talked for like 2 hours. He told me his concept about, having like telling the history of the Philippines through food, and from there I was hooked.
And you get hooked when you're talking to Walbert. I think he paints the picture of his vision quite clearly. 2 hours over the
2
phone.
hours.
I'm like, hi, bye. But no, right? He does. He really presents it, and I think you can feel that. So I think this partnership is great. So
the
then go on.
passion. I mean, I honestly at that point I didn't really care to do Filipino food because I think I lost that like motivation and inspiration. And then once I met Walbert, I was like, oh, it's back.
Right.
So, yeah, he brought it back. Thanks,
13
Walbert.
dinners later. Events later.
I know. After one event, I was like, at one event, I got 2 kids. I don't have time for this, and I'm still here. So.
But when passion meets, the art, I think it really, you make time for it.
Yeah.
For sure.
And thank you for making time.
Yes.
Otherwise, you guys have touched so many people in the community, and now it's going to go international as far as you guys going back and forth already. It's there, and we're just excited for the journey and wherever this goes, and we're glad to be here with you guys. Yeah.
It's so good. I think it's gonna be so good. And like tonight, it's a sold out. Every event that you guys had, it's a sold out event. It's you guys sell the tickets beforehand before you guys do that. So tonight's gonna be the same thing, full capacity, right?
Full capacity.
All
So
right.
yeah, we're gonna actually have more people in the first dinner seating than the second. But yeah, essentially over 100 people will be eating here tonight.
Okay, over 100 people.
And
All
you
right.
guys are here. We are at the Arts District, the heart of Las Vegas, at Palate. So, and fun fact, this is also a Filipino-owned hospitality group, Barkada. So, thank you guys for having us here and just hosting this. Yeah, they need her. But it comes full circle. I think today is going to be such a great event, and if you guys haven't followed, follow us because I know the next one will be on.
We're aiming for February 25th.
Okay.
Aiming, it is going to be the 25th.
Oh, sorry. It is
Like,
going to be
it
on the
is
February
on.
25th.
She just
And we're
confirmed.
aiming at the end of March. Yes.
Do you guys have a location for that yet? You guys can go ahead and plug it for March or February,
The
March.
one for this month on the 25th is going to be here at Palate again.
Okay.
And then the one in March to TBD.
TBD.
Yeah, TBD.
BD.
Yeah.
And it's
But
really
make sure they
crazy
follow
too.
them, yeah.
Just one more thing that comes full
Please,
circle
let's
Yeah,
continue.
is that Kat used to work with the head chef of this restaurant at Momofuku.
Oh my god.
So we might
It
actually
does-
do a collab here.
That's beautiful. See, it does
Chef
come full
Sterling, yeah.
circle. So,
love that.
with the kids, do they take on the culinary side too? Talk about the babies.
Yeah.
Well, my son's 3 and my daughter's 1. So
Okay.
my son, he does always want to be involved,
Yeah.
like with cooking and everything. And they both love to eat. They're not too picky. So
He was
yeah.
Our
literally
kinds of
helping
kids,
us
not
put
too
the items away in the chest freezer.
Yes.
He's like, oh, can I put this in?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So, are they picky eaters as far as like Filipino food, or do you primarily
I
cook?
think I cook all kinds of food at
Yeah.
home, and then when I do make Filipino food, they'll eat it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they both love rice, so
Yeah, who doesn't?
Ooh, I mean, hello. It's a part of our
Rice is
life. Yeah, rice is life.
yeah.
So, well, you have a full kitchen. I know you need to prep, so thank you for sitting with
Yeah,
us.
thanks
Is there
for-
anything you want to add for those that are fulfilling some kind of passion project, and
Yeah.
tell the people something to inspire them.
I want to say thanks to everyone that supports ISTORYA.
Yes.
And if you guys are ever interested, come have a dinner with us. Or honestly, if you want to learn more about the food, you can always hang out in the kitchen with us too.
Yes.
We'd love to have you guys.
Go, Mama Chef Kat,
you.
everybody.
Chef
yes.
Kat, yeah.
And we're gonna cover a little bit of what they're prepping back there. I think we're just gonna, just powwow with Walbert and just learn a little bit more about some items that he has here too.
Yes.
So, Chef Kat, you can come back later if you want. We can chit chat again.
That works.
Yeah.
All right.
Chef.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you so much, Chef.
I didn't get your name.
Palapa.
Palapa?
Yes. Nice to meet you. Awesome.
Yay. All right, guys. So we have here the SULU coffee. Walbert, let's talk a little bit about what
SULU
this is
coffee.
all about and where you
Yeah.
got. Because I know you have a fun story about how he packed everything in this little Louis Vuitton bag.
Yes.
A Louis Vuitton bag, not any bag. But
We were just joking. I was like, is it
know.
from Green Hills?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
No, I wish I had an LV bag, but I'm gonna get one in the future.
Yes.
Louis, if you're watching.
Gotta rep the ISTORYA LV, right?
Yes, for
Right?
Las
I love
Vegas.
PHLV.
Well,
We all need
I think
Louis Vuitton
I think
bags.
we all need Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the coffee that you brought back
Yeah.
from. What region is this?
I'm gonna
Is this
share
also from?
This is from SULU.
Okay.
Holo SULU. Kahawa Sug means SULU coffee. Coffee is Kahawa. Sug is SULU, but it also means of the current.
Okay.
People of the current. So, as we had talked about, Tao Sug is one of the 13 Muslim ethno-linguistic groups of the Philippines, and they are spread out amongst Mindanao. So there's 13 of them, and we have the privilege of serving food from a number of those groups, but not all 13. Which is so exciting though, because since my mom and my dad, they're all from the eastern side of Mindanao, we're able to serve dishes from the Maranao and the Maguindanao. But on the south, where we went as a team to Tawi-Tawi, we're representing the Tao Sug.
Okay.
And so Kahawa Sug, also known as SULU coffee, is an endangered ingredient to the Philippines.
Oh wow.
And essentially, it's one of 95 ingredients that is currently endangered, according to the Slow Arc Taste Foundation. Along with this is also an endangered product.
Wow.
Asin tibuok. It looks like a dinosaur egg,
It really does.
but it means broken salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're actually, a large part of what we do is, if ingredients are endangered, how do you make sure that they aren't endangered anymore?
Right.
Well, what you do is you serve it on people's tables. You give awareness to the product so they don't deprecate in the future. And so really, we are working closely with this coffee shop in Zamboanga who gave us these coffee beans to serve to all of the guests here at the dinner.
Wow.
So everyone at the dinner will be
Wow.
receiving complimentary SULU coffee.
You guys get some exclusive things if you guys join Astoria. I mean, not only do you learn your history, have some good food, you also
Yes.
walk away with some of the land, technically
Yeah.
or literally.
I mean that's
Yeah.
that's so awesome that you guys can share that and bring more awareness to what is endangered
Yeah.
there in the Philippines. So I'm just like,
appreciate
wow, that is powerful.
And we have a twist too, because Astoria, we love making our cocktails. And so one of our cocktails is the Ube Espresso Martini. And so in that Ube Espresso Martini,
Ube
what
Espresso
are we adding in the espresso? We are adding the SULU coffee.
Oh my
that.
So it'll be
goodness.
really exciting because you're gonna get like our most popular drink, but give that SULU twist.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, this is exciting. We were able to bring back 6 bags of this in my
Wow.
suitcase, and we're able
In
to
this
have that
LV
tonight.
suitcase,
And it's
guys.
LV suitcase,
Yeah.
all right?
Well, we're really excited for
Yes.
tonight. Today is February 4th. We are live. If you guys haven't checked out Astoria, check it out. AstoriaLV.com.
.com.
For the next one, February 25th, we'll be here as well as in Palate. The address is
It is
1301. What is this? Main Street.
This is Main Street in Colorado.
1301 Main Street in the Arts District, Palate. It's a beautifully curated restaurant with lots of velvet.
Oh my gosh, the
Hi.
feel in here, you will feel like royalty. I mean,
so
just
nice.
to like, once again, like just to taste, and not only taste the typical or the, standard things of the Philippines, but those unique flavors that you bring. Now with the coffee too, is there a distinct flavor that's different from other coffees, or is it like,
So it's Robusta coffee, and
Okay.
it's very well. If you're a big coffee drinker like myself,
Me
it's
too.
it's strong.
Yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, it is.
this will keep you awake.
Yeah, this will keep you
And
awake
aware.
For sure. Yeah.
And aware of your
Awake and
culture.
aware.
Yeah, I need to drink some right now.
Give me that. Okay. Let's get it. And then let's talk a little bit about the tibuok. asin, right? So
Yeah.
let's kind of explain to them the endangered part of it, and how did you bring this one back?
I know. Did they let you? I'm like,
So
no,
we
of course
actually,
it's here. But
right?
Yeah.
We work with a supplier. Her name is Lenny from Crossroads Salts. She's the distributor that works directly with the one family in the Philippines that's working this,
Right.
and creating this. It takes about 3 to 4 months to create just one of these, and at the tail end of the process, once all the salt, it's really a combination of breaking down the coconuts, melting that with fire, and then using that as a cast to bring that into the ocean, have the salt break down, and then you literally bring that. At the tail end of the process, the woman of that family is making the clay pots, and you can see here,
Yeah, I can
right
see that.
before this was broken, there was a clay pot that
Right.
sort of encased this. And the reason why it's shaped like this, and you'll see all the other ones are shaped like this, is because of her knuckle. This is the size of her hand. Can you see it?
Whoa.
Right.
Yeah. And so Alola just making this in the size of her hand. And
So,
so
it's literally handmade. you
handmade,
guys.
literally,
So, like,
Yeah, like handmade.
Yeah.
handmade. And so they call it asin de book, meaning broken salt. And so, yeah, it's been really amazing to be able to sort of share this product with you all. And at the tail end of the production process, they're literally pouring hot water and then cold water back and forth for 24 hours to ensure that the salt solidifies
Oh, what?
back and forth in
24
these clay
hours.
pots. Yeah.
And so because it's endangered, I mean, is there a way that there can be preservation so that there can be you continue on? Like,
As long as
you guys are
people
going,
order them, show that this is a unique artisan salt that comes
Right.
from the Philippines, they'll be able to sort of lift the sales
Yeah.
and support the family there creating
can they
this.
do that when they come here? Is there a way that they can support and do that?
So I'd
Okay.
suggest like following Crossroads Salts on
Okay.
Instagram, but
Yeah.
we actually have a few that we're selling here today.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you don't need much because I remember from the first Historia, it's literally just like, you know, you can scrape it just over your dish, and it doesn't have. So it comes straight from here. You don't have to grate it or anything
Exactly.
into a container. It's like your
So you just
piece
pour
of
it
Philippines
and
on
just
your
kind
plate.
of,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this
And
is
it's a
really,
garnish for their dishes.
Yes, it's
Or
so.
is it include? It's
The
not
garnish
Right.
for the ube
the-
espresso martini that
on
we're
top.
having.
Oh, we're having that.
Yes. Amen. All right.
Yes, yes.
Well, we're excited for you today, Walbert. I know that you
you.
have so many more events that you have in store for
Thank
the
you.
year.
Yeah.
So February 25th is the next one. We
Yes.
have another one in March to
End
be
of March,
announced.
March 25th is what we're aiming.
Okay.
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 And then that will be the last one, but
For this
this chapter.
series. Okay.
But the really exciting thing that we're going to do is a partnership later this month with Hibla Philippines.
Nice.
So they are a woman-led enterprise that highlights 11 weaving communities across the
Right.
Philippines.
Wow.
And so they're going to be here. They're actually in partnership with the New York Consulate, and they're going to pop up with fabrics that they're going to sell for the
That's
public.
so
Oh my
incredible.
goodness.
And then they're going to have a loom weaving workshop. Not only that, they're going to be bringing fabrics from the places that we all travel to in Mindanao.
Oh my God.
So-
I know you had a short
Very
film on
connected.
that.
Exactly.
That you just
We won Best
won
Film.
Best Film
Oh
on.
my
Las
gosh.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You
Film
guys,
Festival.
this is such an
Wow.
incredible, I mean, just back-to-back things. Congratulations.
Thank you.
are just creating opportunity for everyone to, even explore their own journey in the Filipino culture and their own culture, not only Philippines, but, just giving us the inspiration. Like, just sitting here, I'm like, oh my gosh, what can we do, right?
No, but it's like, seriously.
It's an amazing, exchange, and
Yeah.
it's an honor to have you in our community and really like just driving force to give everyone that like, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too.
I
So
think it's also awesome because you said journalism was your major and kind of what you were focusing in, and because you guys have teamed up, the way you explain, the way you go into detail with everything, it is a beautiful collaboration
Yes.
to come together, because it's not only just like saying, oh, here it is, but you're really informing from the heart of passion and being able to describe and in detail.
Right.
And so everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's exciting. I mean, everybody needs to be a part of it. So
Thank you.
they need to come and join on.
So is there there any travels in the next month and a half? I know you're going to be busy prepping for the next one. So.
No travels, but we just recently came back from the Philippines last month to do research for our next chapter. And so,
next chapter, guys.
yeah, it'll be really exciting. And we're in the process of doing a due diligence and researching right away. And we're going to be crafting a menu. Hopefully, that comes out in June.
Okay.
All right, guys. You guys heard it here first. I mean, we are at Palate, Downtown Arts District.
Yes.
If you guys are interested in coming into the next event, ISTORYA.LV.com.
Yes.
Purchase your tickets ahead of time. They do sell out. Today is a sold-out event. It's at capacity. There's a wonderful bar here provided by the Barcada Hospitality Group, and Filipino-owned. So us Filipinos making some noise in the community, just making sure that we kind of represent and provide a platform for people like you, and just give the opportunity to the community. So
That's awesome.
Thank you, Mahalo and PHLV Radio for having us.
It's teamwork. It's all collaboration over competition. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing.
And what better way to be an arts district? I mean, you're like blocks from downtown. You can walk around here after dinner, perhaps just network, but you can also explore downtown. We're about to go to the vintage stores later.
So it's gonna be good. I'm really excited, and congratulations.
Thank you
More
so
to
much.
come. My gosh, Astoria. I can't wait for the next chapter.
Yeah, thank you. There's more to come. We're going to be doing more food festivals,
Awesome.
more pop-up dinners. We're going to do it all.
I mean, do you see yourself ever establishing one place where you can have just Astoria there, or do you I love it that you're in different places. You're all over Vegas.
It's really nice to be able to pop around and support local businesses too, because then we bring awareness to their spaces.
Yes.
Like letting people know, this is a Filipino-owned hospitality space. Great, come on by. But I think, it gives us the ability to be flexible in any space, and makes our team even stronger. But hopefully in the next 2 years, maybe you can expect a brick and mortar here in Las Vegas of Astoria. So trying to figure out how to apply for a loan. So we'll figure that out.
But in the meantime, we love it that you're popping up. We love it that you're all over Vegas because everyone needs to be aware of this. So we love that.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So ISTORYALV.com. Check it out. You guys are more than welcome to come out tonight, February 4th. But it is at capacity. We may or may not have seats, but make sure you buy your tickets online, and also for February 25th, and then the future ones to come. So ISTORYALV.com. We have Mr. Walbert Castillo here, and my sister Palapa.
MC Lepa alongside my beautiful sister, Miss Tony Rose.
Well, we're gonna kind of cover the kitchen in a little bit. We we'll just kind of hang out here. I know, Walbert, you have a lot to kind of set up for, but we're going to just bounce here, and if you can come back later too.
I will. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me. I will take this off.
And if you need setup
you.
assistance, we are here.
Yeah, we're here.
Thank you.
And we are also here to partake.
Yes. Yes, we are also here to eat.
The Ube Espresso Martini.
Yes, I want to make some for you.
Oh,
perfect.
Okay. We say no. We don't say no.
We never say
no to food, especially.
All right. Well, thank you guys for an another amazing episode.
Yes.
Hello, and then some.
Live
here from
at
Palate
with Astoria
Art District.
Yes.
And it's such a fun time to really explore our community, and just give back to our culture as well. Not only to the Filipino culture, but those that are learning about our culture. So we have the team back here. Say hi, guys.
Hey, say hi, team. Say hi. They're like, what? We're cooking. I was like, okay, it's all good. Man, I'm excited because to me, I'm like, just learning more about, especially the Filipino culture and whatnot. It's, we all should know more about where we come from. And me being Filipino in my heart and in my stomach, I'm just so excited for all of our family and friends who are of that descent to learn more about their culture.
Absolutely.
Powerful opportunity and team. More blessings to Astoria, Las Vegas.
And you know what, sis? I mean, I just came back from the Philippines, and I did visit. I was able and blessed enough to be able to visit that region. Not necessarily Zamboanga, but I was in the General Santos side. And just the landscape of our country is just, you have the city, you have the lush, beach side. You also have some of the inner city type topography. And for me, it's so like I want to go back and see more. I don't want to go back there to sightsee. I want to really learn and dive in, and I think this is a great start to that, and hopefully we can go together.
Yeah, I mean, but because there's like over 100?
I think it's 7,000 islands, right? Something like
It's
that.
like there's so much to explore, and like Philippines is the hidden gem. I'm just saying we need to look into more of that because we gotta go.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna explore, and I definitely want to see Samoa.
You know,
Yeah.
Samoa, Philippines, we're all in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
So, you know, we
Hop,
just
skipping, and jump.
hop, you know, skipping, jumping.
Yeah.
But you know, I love it that they can bring that here to Las Vegas for you guys to experience that and to embrace that too. I mean, the taste, you don't want to miss it. So you guys got to come on down.
All right, guys. Oh, we have Kuya G in the
Oh,
building.
yeah.
Hi, Kuya
Kuya
G
G.
and the fam. Hello, hello. We are all here at Palate. We are really excited for the ISTORYA LV
Yes.
event tonight here at Downtown Arts District.
Main Street in Colorado. Make sure
Yes.
you guys get your parking. Get here early if you're going to come to. I think he said there's 2 dinners. So
Yep, there will
make
be
sure
2
you guys.
parts.
I can smell it already.
I'm smelling it already.
You were smelling the food, and it's like you guys are cooking it up back there. It smells so good already. We're like, it's already. They just only begun.
They just started. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for tuning in to another Mahalo Halo and then some. We're just blessed to have you guys tuning in. I'm your host, Tony Rose, with my girl.
FC Lepa-Leps. We love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay hydrated. Aloha and
Mabuhay.
mabuhay.